So where are we? This is the Fremont Street Experience. It's a 6-city block entertainment district that opened first in December 1st, 1995. And the whole purpose of creating this 6-city block pedestrianized area was to rejuvenate downtown Las Vegas and encourage future investments, was exactly why it was created. So we have this 6-city block entertainment district, which is pedestrianized, but it's anchored by the world's largest LED screen. And back in the 90s, when it was created first, LEDs weren't even around. So we had these incandescent bulbs that you may be able to see at the bottom, as we call on the skirts on either side of the canopy. They were replaced 15 years ago, which let's call it 2004. But since then, we've had these very old LEDs, which have now degraded to the state of need to be replaced. So what is this? This is the anchor of downtown. The original street in Las Vegas where the first properties and casinos were ever created, and we are renovating the canopy, which is going to be 4 times the resolution of what we have right now, and anywhere up to 8 times the brightness, which means we'll be able to broadcast 24 hours a day. So what we're doing is literally a floor-to-ceiling renovation to create this fully immersive interactive experience anchored by the world's largest LED screen. So as I described the current experience, the canopy, now first of all, we can only turn it on at night because the LEDs are degraded so much. So we only start our entertainment and shows now at 8 o'clock at night on the canopy. So the first biggest difference is, as I said, 4 times the resolution and anywhere up to 8 times the brightness, which will give us the ability to be able to broadcast 24/7. So first of all, daytime visitation, we absolutely expect to go through the roof or increase significantly, which is a benefit to everyone because now this is an additional location for people to come have fun and experience the shows that we put on during the day. Second is interactive experience. As I have said, the way I look at this so far, it's been this one-dimensional experience where people can come down and they'll watch it, but not really be part of the show. Whereas now we're also developing interactive features so that you can be part of the show from your cell phone, to be part of the show in some way. I'll give you a couple of examples. One of which is jukebox voting, for example. So we'll say, and I'm saying it now, why is it that we choose what show you'd like to see next or you should see next? So we'll have the ability for you to vote on the show you'd like to see next. What's the next show that we want to create? You tell us through this interactivity. And one of the other benefits then will be that whenever you go home to your hometown, wherever that is, at any time, once you have you're linked to the canopy through an app or a URL, whichever we figure out, you'll be able to log back in to the canopy, and not through a webcam but digitally, and you'll be able to see what's happening on Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas, therefore further developing an emotional connection to the destination, which encourages future visitation, which is all of our jobs.
Year in Las Vegas. What does FSC have in store to celebrate New Year's Eve 2020?
So here we are. It's Vegas. It's New Year's Eve, and we're working with Las Vegas Events and R&R and LVCVA. Everyone understands how important downtown is to this city, because on average, 50% of all visitors who come to this city walk down this street at some stage during their trip. Now, the interesting thing is we only have 5% of the city's hotel rooms. So the high majority of them are staying on the strip, which is brilliant. So we consider ourselves to be a destination within the destination. But also what's very important is that those tourists, the high majority, around 50% or so, are choosing Las Vegas because a trip downtown is a major part of their visit. So that's why it proves to us we're a destination within the destination. Another element that we're working on is when this is complete. The renovation will be complete December 13th, in perfect time for New Year's Eve. So no better opportunity for us than to highlight New Year's Eve in Las Vegas and reinforce ourselves as the New Year's Eve on the west coast of the United States. So we're out looking for broadcast partners. We're also looking to book a major act. As you can imagine, yes, I'd love to have the likes of U2, but they haven't answered the call just yet. We'd love to have homegrown Las Vegas acts such as the Killers or Imagine Dragons or Neon Trees. We're having a chat. But ultimately, at the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center is the ideal location for an outdoor concert. Let's call it 10,000 people. In addition to what we've done previously, and we have this reputation, great reputation for putting on the outdoor party on New Year's Eve underneath the canopy. So it is the massive unveiling of the new canopy, establishing downtown Las Vegas as the West Coast, the New Year's Eve party on the West Coast to come to, and then hook up and have that broadcasted by a national broadcast partner to get the word out that we're back in business. Yeah, first of all, none of these events would happen without the support of Las Vegas Events. It's that kind of, and Las Vegas Events is, the whole purpose there is to promote the general area. We are not one property. We're not. We are a region. And I still do believe the free concerts that we put on are a major attraction. Where else can you get that? And again, making people, giving them that experience and having them leave downtown and Las Vegas with such experiences encourages future visitation, which is really what all of our jobs are. So that's one. Affordability as well. We absolutely still and insist on having a reputation for value. That's very important. So that's another benefit. But also, can I tell you, if you go back to what I said, the whole purpose of creating the Fremont Street experience originally was to encourage future investments. Think about who's come in downtown since then. Tony Shea and the Downtown Project. He only threw in $350 million of his own cash to develop a community just east of us. There's another attraction, and now we have other developments going on. Downtown Grand is building a new hotel. We hear the Fremont Casino is building a hotel. It's yet to be formally announced, but we can't ignore that Derek Stevens is also building a $1 billion property in Circa, which are all these new attractions being developed, all as a reason for that. All of these attractions being developed because that was exactly what Fremont Street Experience was built upon, was to encourage future investments. So the future is really bright down here, and it's been proven by visitation and investments, which is just great for the entire community. Thank you. What a coup for downtown. In actual fact, iHeartMedia are moving their regional headquarters into this building right behind this wall. They're developing the space right now, and they're going to be broadcasting all of their local stations from here also. And it is a partnership. It is not just a straight lease deal. FSC has agreed to move a lot of our marketing spend to iHeart. In addition to that, they're mandated to announce their location from every one of their stations. Right now there's 4 of them, each hour for the next 15 years, stating that they are broadcasting from Fremont Street in fabulous downtown Las Vegas. So that word is getting out. The other important part about that is that it's the regional headquarters. So they actually run iHeartMedia for California, Arizona, Utah, and Hawaii. Perfect for Las Vegas. So we're going to be getting the word out about all the events we do down here to our regional fly-in and drive-in markets. Again, that's why it's going to further enhance. And also, we have an understanding that they're going to do, whenever possible, bring more of their iHeart events to downtown. Not in competition to the likes of Life is Beautiful, but ultimately new events. And that's really exciting as well for further promoting the area. So let me go beyond the Fremont Street experience, because that's how we approach it now, and I think that approach has made a big difference over the last few years. We're looking at downtown, right? But the nice thing about that approach is that everyone down here is looking at it from the perspective of promoting downtown as well. As an example, Downtown Las Vegas Event Center, Downtown Project, and the downtown concert series. So we're all using the same vernacular now, and ultimately what that's doing is creating the impression and reality of a bigger footprint beyond what was just the Fremont Street experience. We're much bigger than that now. And I think when people realize and they search for downtown, they realize how much more there is here than they ever thought before. So it's that collective effort of us all that really is making a difference.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything?
I don't know. You never mentioned the zip line.
You want to
In
talk about the
anything?
zip line,
I don't know.
Yeah, let's go one more. Let's go one more.
Okay.
All right. So behind me now, we see you've got a good impression of the canopy itself. You may also see people flying down the middle of it, which is on Slotzilla, the zip line that we own and operate. And let me just tell you why that is so important, not just to the experience, but now the Fremont Street experience has its own revenue. And obviously what we're doing with it now is reinvesting into the street, right? That's what we're doing with that money. So that is so important to the region as well. But another element of that we are developing is we can't lose the opportunity to have the zip line interact with the canopy. So some of the features that we're working on are quite simply, you will have the option to be able to have a digital trail flying behind you, and you choose your trail, whether it be Lucky Charms or sparks or fire or whatever that is, okay? Or a rocket, for example. And then we'll be able to do races. You can literally see yourself race down the canopy as you're flying on the zip line. So it's another major feature that isn't just cool, but it's really important because it gives us the ability to reinvest into the area.